I don't know, man. Ever since we did that, this world's been acting a little weird.
You want to know something right away that is weird? If you stand right here, it rains, right? But if you walk over here, it doesn't rain.
I know, I literally just noticed that. Right before we
Like,
hit record, I was like, what is
wait,
going on?
that's what I'm saying. What is that, and what does that mean? Is that part of is it like it rains in some biomes, or it doesn't, or is that Herobrine already doing weird stuff to the world? I don't know. I'm kind of creeped out. Do you have any explanation?
I do not, and I'm feeling a little bit weird about it myself. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm actually I got a little bit of chills about that. That's kind of weird.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. I've never seen that happen before, and this world and the generations on this world has already kind of been weirding me out a little bit. I didn't start paying attention to it until recently, but I've never seen a world generated like this, and some of the bits and pieces of it. It's just a little bit concerning, just slightly.
Yeah. I think I want to just kind of leave this area now, so I'm gonna head this way.
Yeah, let's head over here a little bit. Now, obviously, we're investigators. The best investigators around. Nobody can really top our investigations. But
100%.
Here's the thing. Herobrine is surfacing again. More people are constantly leaving comments and messaging saying like, hey, Herobrine was in my world. Now, a lot of people respond to these people like, dude, Herobrine's not real. It's a bunch of bogus. But all these people that leave these comments on me, they don't use mods. They don't use add-ons. I don't even know if there is a Herobrine add-on. I assume there is. But, like, we're talking about the raw stuff here. Like, finding Herobrine in your world without mods, without add-ons, like real sightings of that rare percentage chance of him spawning, that's what we're investigating.
Yep, 100%. And I think today that we're going to be able to dive in 100% and see how the viewers are feeling about it, because I think we're going to have a few images to look at that people have been showcasing online on the interwebs. I kind of want to see if any of these look legit. How are you feeling about it?
Yeah, I definitely want to look at these too, because throughout all of the course of my time, like, people have always sent me like photos of like Herobrine sightings, and now I'm getting like newly updated photos sent, and I'm like, and people are claiming they've seen Herobrine, and I'm like, okay, we just looked at the spawners, we just checked if Herobrine spawners work. Wait, now it's raining on this side of the biome. I thought it wasn't raining over here.
It wasn't, and then while we were talking, it literally started raining. It was weird. It was
okay,
weird.
Does Minecraft have dynamic rain clouds like that move?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm actually kind of confused. Honestly, like, this was not a bit part of the video. This is just like one of those random things that happens, you know?
This is what I'm talking. Okay, so we did put Herobrine spawners in this world for a little backstory. We're like, huh, they don't work, right? We're gonna bust the myth. I don't know. There's been a couple weird things happening, even off camera. It's a little bit unexplainable, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm not gonna worry about it. Anyways, we're here to review Herobrine sightings. If we see Herobrine in this video, actually, like if he pops up over the trees or something,
bro,
it's gonna make this even better.
You imagine?
But yeah, I will delete this world. That's
Yeah,
exactly what's gonna happen. It's just not. I'm not doing it. But honestly, for the sake of investigation, we got to get down to the bottom of the Herobrine stuff by any means necessary. I'm more like, I feel like we got to. And I don't know. I do want to hear your stance on Herobrine and how you feel about Herobrine before we look into these images. And have you heard any comments? Had any photos sent to you personally about Herobrine? I need to know your backstory a little bit too.
Well, no one's ever sent me a photo or anything like that, but I have been live streaming plenty of times, and people come in and they say things, and we've had some weird things happen in my live streams on my channel, and we've had weird things happen, and a lot of people in the chat, like, we'll be going over it, and we're like, there's no logical explanation.
Sorry.
Don't stick
go
up.
on.
There is.
Continue. Don't cough this is an investigation, okay?
Herobrine got me. Herobrine got me. You got me.
Do your eyes on your character just turn white? I'm not gonna.
Just like immediately.
Oh. He's possessed by Herobrine, everybody. Like, no, this is what happened.
You asked me what my thoughts were on Herobrine, and I just slowly turned into Herobrine.
He starts going. You start like vomiting.
Anyways, we've had a lot of people in the chat like share their experiences and stuff, and I've never had one, but I've said this before. I think anything's possible, especially in a game like this when it's all 100%. Like, there's so many things that can happen in Minecraft at any point in time. Like, me, you, 1,000 different people could all play Minecraft, and not a single one of us have a shared experience. Like, all of our experiences could be different. So, you know, I don't doubt anything. Unless, like, I mean, I'm looking forward to looking at these images because I haven't looked at them yet. So I'm looking forward to looking at them and actually being able to give an honest perspective on it because I have not seen Herobrine. I have not, you know, encountered any of this. So I would say I lean even more towards being like, you know, one of the people that don't believe in it, someone who doesn't buy into it. But also, I accept that anything is possible in Minecraft, especially.
Definitely. Now, the first image that we're gonna look at here, Herobrine is standing behind a window, like someone's in their Minecraft house. It looks like they're in a village of sort. I don't even know, like in the background there, it looks like this is an unusual village. Like actually now as I'm looking at this, like, what is that on the, is that a church or something in the background with the here? Are you seeing the same thing I'm seeing here?
Yeah, that definitely does look like a church in the background. Some sort of light on top of it. And yeah, I don't know. I'm looking at the image though, and immediately upon like my immediate reflection of this image, it with modern technologies and things like that, I do think it does lean a little bit more maybe towards AI generated, but some of the structures actually look pretty legit. Like the village houses are looking, I think they look pretty crisp. They look like what a village house would look like. And if you've ever messed with like AI generation of like some Minecraft villages, images and stuff like that, sometimes it really struggles to nail those village houses. So I mean, I am leaning more towards the AI generated, but that is something that I would point out. Those houses being like they look too perfect. You know what I mean?
That's kind of what I'm thinking. Things do seem a little weird. Herobrine is there though. Herobrine looks very predominant and scary, but the thing, it is kind of weirding me out a little bit. Also, like I feel like if you're gonna take an in-game screenshot of Herobrine sighting, like your hotbar is gonna be there, right? You notice there's no hotbar down there.
Yeah, I mean, if you've ever watched anything I've done on the channel, I remove my hotbar a lot though, so I'm not gonna give that guy too much flack for that. Yeah, like anytime I'm kind of doing something, but then again, it's usually something I'm doing that's more cinematic, so it's kind of planned, you know. So you could say that the guy was planning to fake a Herobrine sighting. That's why he turned his hotbar off. You know, it could be one of those things.
And like, yeah, like if you do F1, it removes your hand and the little thing. So you would have to go into your settings and remove the hotbar, I guess, which I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. The hand does remove. So yeah, I didn't even think about that.
And the cursor too. So I don't know. The hotbar thing's kind of weirded me out about this image. I mean, it's Herobrine though. It is scary, but still, this one's definitely up for debate. And I think me and you are leaning towards maybe this one might not be.
I would
real.
say it looks cool. It looks scary. Probably fake.
Yeah, and here's the thing. With investigations, we want to give you the 100% validation here. If something's fake, we're going to tell you straight up. We're going to bust the myth, and we're going to confirm it once and for all. And that's what we're here to do. However, this next image, there's no way this could be AI generated. There's no way this could be fake. This was before AI was even around. This is as authentic as it gets, actually. And this is just taking a step back. And obviously, this is like, do you know what version of Minecraft this is?
Bro, old. That's all I got. It's an old version. Like, bro, this is crazy.
Now, I think this might be one of the first ever Herobrine sightings, actually, whenever he started appearing in worlds. And this is where it really all started because, like, he would appear in these worlds. People would make these spawners, and he legitimately would appear. Now, it could be his spawn rate was a lot more lenient back then than it is nowadays because spawning Herobrine nowadays, it's just like you spawn it, you're on, like, day 50, and then you see, like, leaves start getting removed, and then he's barely making an appearance in your world. That, at least that's some of the reports I get. So this one is just so raw and like kind of scary, and it to me it definitely still gives me slight goosebumps just because like this is as real as it gets from the first sighting, you know?
Yeah, I think so. And you know, it looks a lot more legit. I'll say this: it does look like the older version of Minecraft. He's holding a wood panel or a wood plank block, it seems to that he's holding there. He's got the chicken in front of him. He's got his little cursor on. Everything seems like he could legitimately be playing the game, you know, like he's probably about to go build him a base or something like that, and he takes a turn and he sees Herobrine. So it doesn't seem like it's scripted at all. Like he totally did not plan for this to happen, if you know what I mean.
Yep, and that's what we want to get. We want to get down to like finding the real Herobrine sighting. So make sure you guys are taking like in-game screenshots or go to the comments and tell us like a real story of how you've seen Herobrine in your world, because we want to hear about it. We want to investigate your sighting. Maybe it was on a specific world. Maybe you went to the Herobrine.exe world or a specific world, and that's where you predominantly seen him. Let us know in the comments more than ever, because that's so essential for our investigation, so we can get down to the bottom of it with you guys.
Sorry, I was just going back over the image again just to make sure that I didn't miss anything. I really like to dive into this stuff thoroughly. And if you notice, there's even an egg laying. There's like an egg laying on the ground. Like clearly, like this has to be like an in-game screenshot. Am I right? I know you mentioned it, but like the more I look at this, the more legit that it actually seems. The more I look at this image, I don't know.
Yeah, this one is like the first ever sighting. It's so legit.
I know.
Now, getting onto things.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry,
go on.
I was gonna say I know that you're probably wanting to move on to the other one, so feel free to. I just wanted to add that last little note on this one.
No doubt that one is real. I give it a stamp of real approval, real Herobrine sighting,
I agree.
without a doubt. I just don't see how that one can be faked. Now, getting to the next image here, this one is definitely like more of like what happens to worlds when Herobrine is in the world, and what I've seen happen to many worlds, and that's just like far as all the leaves getting removed, things getting corrupt, things just getting just abnormal.
Yeah. This, it does look crazy. It does look wild. And if I ever stumbled upon this in one of my worlds, I would have to delete the world, possibly delete the, possibly delete the file, possibly bury you in the sand. Anyways, the more I look at it, though, it does seem like a real photo. Like, you got the wolf in it, you got, like, all this stuff going on in it. But it does look like it could be something that could possibly be faked, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't know. Obviously, it's a weird occurrence kind of thing, but it seems like it wouldn't be too hard just to burn all the leaves off the top of the trees, which I've accidentally done before. I'm not even going to lie. I'm a pretty bad player myself. So I feel like that's something that, like a real photo that could possibly have been faked, if that makes sense. Like, really from the game, but possibly faked. What's your thoughts about what I had to say there? Bro, I
think this is a good representation of like what can happen to your world if like Herobrine starts appearing in it, because like, but like I think it's a clear representation, because like a lot of times people claim like leaves are just dissipating, and you're seeing like weird corruption just happening around your world, and get the TNT out of here, dude. Get the TNT out of here. That's taking it too far.
All right, sorry.
The sand, sand was harmless.
I still have sand in my mouth, bro. What do you mean harmless?
That's harmless. That sand is harmless. That would kill people. Okay, put
You're
your
right.
TNT
You're right.
away.
I'm sorry. That was on me. I'll do better.
Yeah, so essentially, guys, always look out for like signs of Herobrine like this, like sudden leaves disappearing or other corruption in your world that just seems very like strange, especially after making a spawner, because that's what really stems and creates this stuff to start rippling into effect. And obviously, me and you both know from firsthand how some worlds can just have super weird things that happen on those worlds that don't make sense.
100%. And I think that a good thing to kind of end on here about this video is that with all the screenshots and the photos, it's sometimes it's really hard to break down if it's real or fake. Like, if anyone could possibly get some like hard like footage evidence of it, like an actual like screen capture of it where we could see like some sort of movement, some sort of motion, like the live reaction to it, something like that, I feel like would be ultimately like the most legit, especially for us to look at as investigators. We could really break that down.
I definitely agree too, 100%.